August TBR 369. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys have already seen the title of this video, I'm not going to tell you again, so let's just get right into the video. Alright, so this is a very ambitious TBR. Like, my Goodreads goal is 10. I'm at 7 currently, so I will probably get past that. But I have 3 books here that I want to start and finish this month, and 2 that I'm currently reading and would like to finish this month. So let's get right into it. So the first book that I am currently reading is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I actually do own the second book in this trilogy, but I don't think I'm going to get to it this month just because it's such like an intense book. It's more of like a background reading. But currently I'm on page 369 and there's like 380 something pages. So I will probably finish this today. The second book that I am currently reading is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm on page 32 and it's around 400 pages. So I've still got a while for this book, but I'm actually doing a reading vlog on this book, and it'll probably be out this month, hopefully. This is like my main goal of a book that I would like to finish reading. I'm not quite understanding the book right now that I'm only 30 pages in, but usually it takes me about 50 pages to understand. So I'm hoping to power through this book so I can get the reading vlog up for you guys. Now on to the books that I want to read that I haven't started. So there's 3 here. 2 are romances and then 1 is thriller, I believe, dystopian. So the first book is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I got this book for free from a friend because she didn't like how big the book is and like where the print is. But I honestly don't mind it that much, and I feel like I've heard a lot of good things about this book. The summary says, Johnny Cavani has everything going for him on the rugby pitch. He's a force to be reckoned with, even plagued with a hidden injury. Everyone knows he's heading straight for the top, but that means there's no room for mistakes or distractions, not even the shy new girl at Toman College. The one with the sad eyes and concealed bruises. He needs to stay focused, keep his cool, and not let anything get in the way of the bigger picture. Except before he knows it, this lonely girl has become his only picture. Life has never been easy for Shannon Lynch. Bullied and tortured, she arrives at Toman, I'm not really sure, college midway through the school year, praying for a fresh start and desperate to shake off the demons that plague her. But when she meets the notorious Johnny Cavani on her first day, her plans to keep a low profile are at serious risk. As they fall into a complicated friendship and grapple with their undeniable chemistry, hidden pain and complicated secrets threaten to be their undoing, but Johnny won't give up on Shannon, no matter what it might cost them both. So this book seems really interesting, but honestly a little depressing, which is why I think this book will be like a background book as well. It's almost like 600 pages with like lots of small text and lots of text. So I might not finish this before the end of the month, but hopefully at least I can begin the book. The next book that I haven't started but would like to read, at least start, but hopefully finish, is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. So I don't really know much about this book, but I have Yours Truly and Just for the Summer. I've heard a lot about this book, but not a lot about the other 2. So let's read the summary together. After a wild bet, gourmet grilled cheese sandwich, and cuddle with a baby goat, Alexis Montgomery has had her world turned upside down. The cause? Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter who's 10 years younger than her, and as casual as they come, the complete opposite of sophisticated city girl Alexis. And yet their chemistry is undeniable. While her ultra-wealthy parents want her to carry on the family legacy of world-renowned surgeons, Alexis doesn't need glory of fame. She's fine with being a mere ER doctor, and every minute she spends with Danielle and the tight-knit town where he lives, she's discovering just what's really important. Yet letting their relationship become anything more than a short-term fling would mean turning her back on her family and giving up the opportunity to help thousands of people. Bringing Danielle into her world Daniel into her world is impossible, and yet she can't just give up the joy she's found with him either. With so many differences between them, how can Alexis possibly choose between her world and his? So that explains a lot about the title and the overall cover, which I really find this cover cute, especially with like the little baby goat. But I'm actually really excited to read this, and I've really been meaning to read this for like a long time, so I'm super excited to actually get to read this. Please excuse this little leaf here. I have a lot of plants up here and I can't do much about them, so we're just going to leave that. But the third and final book of books that I haven't started and would like to start and complete, but at least start this month, is Ignite Me by Tahiri Mafi. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure. So I loved Shatter Me. Unravel Me was not as good in my opinion, but I've heard that this one is. So let's just read the summary. If you don't want to read the summary, the timestamp for it to be over should be up here. So now I'll begin. The fate of Omega Point is unknown. Everyone Juliet cares about may be dead. Now Juliet is the only one standing in the reestablishment's way. But to take them down, as well as Anderson, the man that nearly killed her, Juliet needs the help of the one person she never thought she could trust, Warner. And as they work together, Juliet will discover that everything she thought she knew about Warner, her abilities, and even Adam, was wrong. That's it. That's all it says. But I have the two other books, but this cover is just beautiful. I love the orange and the flowers. Honestly, I love the whole covers of all these. And I do not read the novellas, so I just have Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and then Ignite Me, because you don't have to read them. It can just make the world building make more sense. But I understand this book very well, so it's all good. Did my camera move? I didn't remember this being in here. But I'm really excited for this book, and I've been meaning to read it forever, and I don't know why I haven't. Like, genuinely, I have no idea why I haven't picked up this book to read it. Maybe because it's more of a fall vibe, in my opinion, and like summer is more romances. But it's August now, fall's right around the corner, so I think this is a good book to read this month. Alright guys, so it's actually the next day, but I've decided I would like to read Good Girl, Bad Blood, because I finished Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so I would really like to read this book, especially because I'm going to the trailer. So this is a very good book to read. It's like not just boring. I read these as like backup books. So right now I'm reading, spoiler alert, so I'll read this too at the same time. I go back and forth. So I've decided to add this book to my TBR, and I honestly have changed Finding 13. I do have it on my TBR still. I would like to start it, but I don't want to finish it this month because I want my other books. With that being said, that is all of the books that I would like to read, honestly, this month. So, just to recap, we have A Girl's Guide to Murder that I'm currently reading, and spoiler alert, and then I want to start Finding 13, and I honestly most likely won't finish this in August, but I want to at least begin it, and then Part of Your World and Ignite Me. So it should be interesting because I find I get distracted very easily from reading, especially with like technology and things. But since I don't have many pages left in this book will probably already be done by tonight, and then I can work on this book because I had to start this one because I didn't want to read this one at like midnight every night. So that's why I started this one, and I decided I would do a reading vlog for it. So the reading vlog should be out like probably towards the end of the month, but we'll see how long it takes me to read it and edit and everything. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you want to. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!